what you want to do here is go to Canvas. Thank you. And on Canvas, at the bottom, you have Drawing Practice Test 1. There's an image of this woman that you need. I'm going to grab that, download that, and there's also a colored version of your handout, right? Some of the stuff's kind of hard to see because it's in black and white. So I put a colored version on here, and on the side projector I have a colored version up there on the wall. So first thing you want to do, it says create a new 8.5 by 11 72 res RGB file, new 72 res 8.5 by 11 color RGB. Hit OK. And the first thing I would do is make this blue and white background centered. All right, so there's a blue and white background. What tool do I use to make that? Gradient tool. This is a gradient tool. Remember, that's what it looks like. And then how do I get the rounded one? Just tell me.
Just click on the thing in the top.
Right here, the second one.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I need to click on here and choose the first one. Or if you click the drop down, it's the first one there. All right, I need blue and white. I got white. I need to make blue. I'd have it so white's on top. And then what you do is where you click and drag out. And where you click the first time, that's the center. And then how long you make it is how big the circle is. So I'd go like pretty big. Try to get center. Click in the center, drag it out. So that's pretty good. Next, I would add text with your name. So grab the text tool, write in your name. You can change it right here. Now, default goes up to 72. But if you type in a number, you can actually type it in and go higher. So I could do like 120. Okay. To make it, it says warp your name like mine, brush with the leaf brush, so it's only in the letters. Remember, with your text here, to warp it, you click on this little warp tool. And then you choose arc. You can change. Now, if it's going off, that's okay, because I can hit my check mark it okay. Grab my move tool, just move it down. If you need to make it smaller, you can do that free transform and make it smaller. Now, I want to select my name so I can use my magic wand tool, click inside my letters, and now I can paint with the, what did it say? The leaf brush. So you got to grab your little brushes, go to your leaf. Now you might need to go to here and reset brushes and hit OK to reset them. So I can get my leaf brush. You got to rasterize your text. Now look, you can't see it. Why? Yeah, I'm painting white on white. That's not going to work out too well for you. Notice that when I painted, it stayed inside the letters because I had them selected. It didn't do this. That's not right. Okay. All right, let's do the little bunny. Yeah. You're going to grab the shape tool. Select your bunny. Now, if it's not there, you can go to the little arrow and hit all to put all of them in there. You can use your space bar, drag out a bunny.
That's not what they were.
Well, we're going to distort it. So let's click on here and rasterize the layer. Magic wand and select it. I'm going to grab now, I think, the star brush. So brush, grab the stars, paint it with a different color. And then I can go up to the distort it. See, it says distort, shape, paint with star brush. You go up to edit, transform, distort. And then what I do is I usually bring the top ones in. It has that kind of like Star Wars, like where it's scrolling away from you effect. Now, last thing we got to do is the stuff with the girl here. We're going to cut her out, put her in here, flip her so her shoulders along the edge, and then put an outer glow. So on Canvas, okay, there's the thing you download. I'm going to open that up. Now I got to select her, so I used a quick selection tool. Make sure you get her in the flower. Drag her over. Now see how her shoulder's cut off? Well, that looks weird, so flip it. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. Bless you. I'm going to create a copy of it right now. Shrink it down with the free transform. And then I think this one, it wants flipped vertical, scaled down, and add a filter. So flip vertical. And also put her shoulder against the against there. I'm gonna move my bunny out of the way. I need to put a filter effect. That's filter. You can use any of them, whichever one you want. I'm gonna use something that's very obvious. Like that's not too obvious. That should be pretty obvious. And then with her here, well, it's October, so it's appropriate. On this one, we have to add that outer glow. Last thing, you gotta double click to get to your layer styles. Click on the outer glow, increase the size, and it looks like she's glowing. Is that everything? Let's see. All right, once you're done, just leave it on your screen, call me over, and I'll grade it. Okay? Help each other out, see how you do.